Hello, hello. How y'all doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, depending on what time zone you're in. I'm Pacific time, so it's morning for me. Hi, Michelle Withers here with Creative Success Systems. Super excited to have y'all hanging out with me today. How are y'all doing? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hello. Hi, Diana. Aw, thank you, sweet lady. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. How are y'all doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We are going to have so much fun talking about algorithms today. I have so many cool things to share with you. So be sure and jump in and say hi. Tell them and you are with. Make sure you let us know how you're doing. All right. I'm going to do some sharing here. How is everybody? Is it hot at your house? It's August. Man, there's a lot of crazy things going on, like heat waves and flooding and storms and goodness, so many different things. How's everybody doing today? Guys. Oh, hello. How, tell me good. Tell me something good. All right. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Monique. Hey, Cindy. Oh, absolutely. It's always here for replay. Danielle, how you doing? Good to see you. Is it Marlise? Am I saying that correctly? Hello, how you doing? Hello, Ashley. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I've been thinking we need to do an Avon exclusive webinar. Tell me your thoughts on that, Ashley. Do you have other consultants that you could spread the news with? Ms. Ashley. What does your last name stem from, Ashley? I seriously like to learn about people's ancestors and where they come from, and that I think that's so cool. Why is my pen being silly? What do you think about doing an Avon exclusive one? On that, love. Hey, beautiful Tony. How are you? So glad Texas is in the house. Hello, Miss Sherilyn. Hey, Susan. Hey, Miss Lisa. Hey, Miss Kimmy. Sorry, I was going to say that wrong. Kimmy. Hey, Marianne. We got a Kim, too. How you doing? Kim and Kimberly and Kimmy. And another Kimberly. I love it. Teresa in the house. Colorado. Oh, Sipology. Awesome. Love it. Awesome. Wellina, how you doing? Miss Allwood. Let's see. Is it Jamalia? I'm really sorry if I said that wrong. Juanita, how we doing? Kristen, how's it going? Cameron, Donna. Oh, awesome. Polish. I love that. That's so cool. I have tons of Polish pottery in my house. I love it so much, but mine's not white and blue. Mine has the green, orange, and yellow and blue in it. I love Polish pottery so much. Hey, LaShawn, how you doing, gorgeous? Shannon, how are we? Leslie, hey, gorgeous. So be like Leslie, comment #Queen. That'll get you our free goodies for day. That would be amazing. yes on that. Do you have groups you could share that with, Miss Ashley? Ashley, remind me if you've done a paid program or just hung out with me on the webinars. Can you comment paid program if you have done that? Cheryl Hunt, how we doing? Liliana, how we doing? Tesma, how's it going? Donna, howdy. Fiona, how we doing? Good morning, Donna, Danielle. So help me out, guys. Hey, Deborah. Marjorie, how's it going? Sandra, Miss Kathy, Melissa. Lots of Kims today. I love it. Hello, Leisha. How you doing, gorgeous? Hey, Mary. We got a Michelle in the house. We love Michelle's, right? Melody. All right. Susan, Roxanne, Sandra. Miss Clark in the house. Allison. Shanna, hello. Help me out, guys. Hey, Miss Beverly. So we're going to be giving away a year's worth of free images. So what you need to do is share this out in Comment Revolution. Can you help me out and do that? So we had a little mix up this morning. We're in Pacific time and it put the time as Eastern time. And so that would have been 6 a.m. for me doing a webinar. So people kind of got the wrong information. Can you be so kind and share this out? Even comment and invite a couple friends. That would really, really help us out. This is amazing information. It is very duplicatable. You're going to love it. Okay. Seriously, it is one of those things that everybody needs. Okay. So if you would be so kind and help me share this out, invite 5-10 people, tag them in the comments. Make sure you comment Revolution because we want to put your name into the drawing. And we just appreciate it so, so, so much when you help us get the word out. Okay. So, and it's free, right? Like everybody likes free information and the more the merrier. So be sure and help me get that out. I'd really, really, really appreciate it. That would be awesome. All right. We're seeing here. There we go. That's still sending. Okay. All right. Awesome. Just double checking a couple things here. Hey, Debbie. Carrie, how you doing, gorgeous? Hey, Miss Lisa. Hey, Sherilyn. Hey, Roxanne. Melva, how's it going? Donna, hello. Hello, Vivian. You got Florida in the house. Wonder how many different states we have. Comment your state. Let's see how many different states we have. Good job commenting #Queen. So we have a goal setting sheet. We have lots of free images. We have some tips on what you need to do daily to get your algorithms up. Anyway, really good stuff. So make sure that you comment #Queen. I have one side that's more curled than the other. Like, do you ever do that? You're like, oh dang, look at that. Hello, Miss Danielle. Hello, Melody. Howdy, howdy. Oh, you guys are doing such a good job commenting #Queen. Well done. Well done. Hello, Miss. Hello. We've got Travis in the house, Tracy, Bethany, Nicole, Rhonda. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? All right. Phyllis, Lisa, Wanda, Shauna, how you doing? Hey, Miss Pam. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Sonia. How you doing, guys? Hey, Miss Amanda. Hey, Beth. Hey, Sarah. Velma. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Leisha. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tagging friends. That just makes me so happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Miss Chelsea. Hey, Em. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for helping me start a revolution, you guys. You're fabulous. Love it, love it, love it. Virginia in the house. Thank you for sharing with your team, Miss Diana. You rock. Make sure you comment revolution after you've shared the love. All right. Okay, let's have some fun, ladies. All right, keep sharing out. I'm sure we're going to hit at least 250. A lot of people need this content, so let's have some fun. Okay, we're going to be talking 10 secrets to exploding algorithms. They're not really secrets, but it's just things that not everybody understands. And here's the thing. You come into your direct sales business, make sure you company you're with, because I want to make sure I give some really good examples based on all the different companies that we have here. Okay. So make sure you let me know which company you are with. So we're going to be talking about algorithms. And the thing with algorithms that is just one of those things that's so important for people to understand. Oh, cool. If Margie is someone I should talk to, Miss Ashley, go ahead and like do a 3-way message with me, her, and you. All right. It'd be super fun. There's a lot of Avon gals, and you guys have so many products. This would be huge. Okay. See, I read comments, and then I'm like, squirrel. I get off topic. Okay. I'm going to try to focus. So when I'm talking and you see replies to your comments in the text, that's my son, Porter. Everybody say, hey, Porter. So he works for me, and he's going to be helping me on the webinar today. He's fabulous. Okay. All right. So let's have some fun. So algorithms. Okay. What in the heck is an algorithm? So let's have a heart to heart about that. Algorithm just basically means what Facebook wants to see you do, so that they're always ranking you. It's like, okay, Facebook's whole goal is to keep people on Facebook. Okay. Their goal is to keep people on Facebook. Why? So when people that spend money, because Facebook's free to us, which is amazing. Okay. It's amazing that Facebook's free. Facebook's free to us. But the thing with that is, okay, is the way they make money is people that do ads. Now, doing ads, that's another topic for another day that can benefit some of you. But I'm going to give you lots of ideas of how to build your business without doing ads. But Facebook needs people on Facebook. So when people do run ads, they keep running ads, and that's how they get their money. Okay. For most of you, you're just going to use the free tools. Some of you might run ads. And like I said, maybe we should do that as a class sometime. But I haven't done a webinar on ads for a while. But for most of you, you're in a place where you just need the information on how to help Facebook keep people on Facebook. Because when you help Facebook and make people want to stay on Facebook, they in turn help you by sharing your content with more people. Okay. So it's that simple. What does Facebook want you to do? So then in turn, they do you a favor and they share your content with more people. Okay. That's all an algorithm is they measure how well do you make people want to stay on Facebook. Okay. So I want you to think about this for a minute. The person that you know that's really good about doing lives, and they might do a cooking demo or a makeup demo, or maybe they sell something like paparazzi or LuLaRoe, and they go live, and basically it's people's personal QVC channel, right? Those people become very good at making people want to get on Facebook because they want to get on there and see what they're talking about, what they're teaching, what they have to offer that day. Okay. Plus they have a personality where they're connecting with people. We're connecting, right? I love to learn about you. I love to learn about where you're from, which company you're with. I love to hear about your family, what you're doing this summer. Okay. And so you want to make sure that you are connecting with people because it makes people want to get on Facebook and see you again. When you connect with people and people want to come back, your algorithms go up, which simply means Facebook shares your content with more people. Okay? Does that kind of make sense? Are y'all with me on that? So if you're just jumping on, we've had a lot of new people hop on in the last couple minutes. Make sure you're commenting #Queen. You can see the directions right down here below me. And then share this out, comment revolution, or tag, 5-10 people in the comments below. But how many of you did that kind of like clear things up what an algorithm is? It's just Facebook's measurement as to how good you help people stay on Facebook. Can you just comment clear if that helped to make, helped you understand that's just the basics of what's happening. Now, how they measure that, that's another thing that we're going to discuss that, okay? What do they want to see? What makes it so Facebook goes, oh, they like her. We're going to show her stuff more often, okay? What is it that you need to do for that to happen? And that's the 10 secrets that we're going to be sharing. Look at you guys. You're doing awesome. We're up to 216. Good job. Keep going. Let's get to 300. Everybody needs this information. So I think one of the hardest things about doing business on Facebook is you get on Facebook, right? And you've been sharing pictures about your kids. You've been sharing pictures about your vacation, whatnot. And then all of a sudden you need to do it as a business. And you're like, okay, now wait a minute. This is different than just sharing pictures about my kids. And you need to know the differences in what you need to do when you're on Facebook as a business versus when you're on Facebook as just someone who's engaging with the people that you love. Okay. And so that's a different skill. And I want you all to be nice to yourselves. None of us are born with Facebook skills. Okay. That's not part of our DNA. That's not part of our, what we're made up. Nobody's born with Facebook skills. That's something you have to learn. All right. So I want you to be so kind to yourself and go, oh, everybody that's good at this had to learn it. It wasn't just dropped in anybody's head. It's not even like singing or sports where people are just like naturally gifted at it. There's no such thing as being gifted as social media. Yeah, some people might have a little bit more finesse at going live and those kind of things, or maybe their wording, they're a little more, some people are a little more personable than others. But everybody, first of all, starts out with 0 friends, 0 likes on their page. Everybody that is good at social media had to learn it. So I want you to comment learn. And what that means is you have just as much potential as anyone else. If you decide to dig in and learn it, guess what? You can do just as much as anybody else. Okay, so comment learn if that makes sense. Your potential is just as big as the next person's. Absolutely. Everybody starts at ground zero, starts at 0 coming into this. Okay. Doesn't matter how much you make because Facebook's free. It doesn't matter your home structure. It doesn't matter your education. Everybody starts at 0. Okay. Your potential is just as good as anybody else's. Okay. So I want you to have so much hope. I want you to get excited because what I'm going to teach you today, you can do today. Like you can, as soon as the webinar is over, you can go in and start doing it. Okay. In addition to that, okay, not only can you do it, but you can help your team members do it. It's absolutely duplicatable. Okay. So I want you to understand that there is not a single person that you're watching that has success that didn't start at 0. Okay. Period. So it's super exciting. All right. So as you jump on, make sure you're commenting #Queen to get our free goodies. #Queen. #Queen. All right. The other thing is share this out or tag 5 to 10 people and comment revolution so that you go into our drawing. We're giving away a year's worth of images right now. We're going to be giving away 2. Get us up to 300. We'll give away 3. Okay. All right. So let's talk about some basic things about algorithms. I have some really cool tips to share with you. And part of algorithms, Facebook doesn't necessarily always come straight out and say, do this. This will get you more bang for your buck. They sometimes will allude towards, we're going to make this a bigger priority. We're going to focus on this a little bit more. But honestly, algorithms are kind of a trial and error thing where as you try different things and you see the different results they get, that's where you get the big, it's not just a black and white thing. Okay. So just something to think about. Okay. So this is one of those things that as I work with different people, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I love seeing when people, Krista Clay, girl, so glad to see you. Love seeing when people are on YouTube. Did you know we go live on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time? So you can also check out the replays there, just as an FYI. Okay, so I see squirrel. I will start reading comments and then I get off track. You guys are so awesome to share. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Okay, so let's talk about algorithms and some of the things that I'm seeing that are amazing. Okay, so I'm going to focus on 2 different areas. That was 4, 2, 2 different areas. There we go. The first area is going to be that it's basically what goes around comes around. What you do unto others comes back into you. So we're going to talk about what you need to proactively do that makes people feel more connected to you. And then we're going to focus on the part on what makes it so people comment on our stuff and connect to us. So it's you reaching out and then posting stuff that makes people want to connect with you. It's a back and forth thing. And I can tell you, whenever you have a moment where you're like, I'm not getting as many comments, I'm not getting as much engagement, are people seeing my post? And you start to have that little mini anxiety attack. Okay. The first thing you need to do is slow down and focus out. Focus on other people. Focus on your Facebook friends. Focus on your members in your group. Focus on the people that have liked your business page. Now, let me just give you a little vocabulary lesson so we're all on the same page, okay? So your personal profile, where you have friends, okay? That should be called a personal profile. It's not called a personal page. It's called a personal profile, okay? So when I say personal profile, I mean mine is Michelle Hess Withers. That's where you add me as a friend, okay? Then you have a business page. A business page has likes and followers. You can invite people to like your page. You can't make them like your page. And that's where it's 100% public. Everybody should have a business page because it is amazing at how you can get amazing engagement on business pages, and it's public and people can share your content everywhere. If you do it in a group, it's much harder because it can't be shared out in the same way. Even when it's a public group, they have to join the group to participate. Okay. Groups aren't called group pages. They're just called groups. Okay. Facebook groups. And you have members in that group. And those members, the more comments you get, the more members see it. And it's great for repeat sales. But business pages where you have likes and followers, that's great for repeat sales and finding new clients. Whereas Facebook groups are great for only repeat sales. Okay. So really, really important to understand the difference between the two. There are pros and cons to everything. When people say, should I have a page or a group? It's more about how are you doing your business? How are you getting people in the group? I do lean towards business pages, especially because you can run ads to your business page. You can't run ads to your group. And you just need to run ads that are like $20 now and then to re-engage people that have bought from you before. I'm not talking about expensive ads. All right. So there's some really cool things that you can do there. I'm a business page fan. Okay. But you always need to work on your personal profile first. Now, I'm just going to say this. You're not all going to agree with it. You're not all going to want to do it this way. And that's okay. I choose to use my personal profile. It's kind of an extension of my business page. My posts are public. I don't have tiny little kids. I don't share anything about my children that I'm not embarrassed about, or people couldn't pretty easily find. Like I have a Porter's a triathlete, and I'll share like his races. If somebody wanted to go to our local news, they would still find the races, right? Like, so I personally just use my personal profile as an extension of my business. Not all of you are going to feel that way, okay? But I will say this. Your personal profile, I want you to think about this for a hot second. In the day before social media, which is really hard to believe there was a time we didn't have social media, you invited people into your home, right? Your best friends, your family, and you had your first party, you had that Tupperware party, you had that Mary Kay party, whatever it was. And that's where you introduce people to your business. So you start by introducing people to your business on your personal profile, because that's where your people are. It's where your contacts are. That's where you start. And you can always find new customers from your circle of influence on your personal profile. That is one thing you need to realize. So you might have some stuff that's private, or just for friends, like pictures of your kids and stuff. But then when you have business content that you share on your personal profile, you definitely want to make that public. And I suggest you put stuff on your business page and share it to your personal profile. And that will help people will click on it, and that will drag them over to your business page, and it'll help to start building your business page. So you need to think about that. Your personal profile should definitely be a place where you're always making new contacts and new friends. Okay. All right. So let's talk a little bit about that. I'm so glad. Wow. So many awesome people are on here today. Thank you. Make sure you've commented #Queen and shared this out in Comment Revolution. Okay. And also tag 510 people. This is amazing information everybody needs. Okay. So I'm going to give you 10 amazing tips. I'm going to go kind of fast. So the first thing that we are finding is one of the biggest opportunities to explode your algorithms is stories. So let me tell you why that is. Facebook's goal is to see more one-on-one conversations. Okay. One-on-one conversations. And the things that make you see that as one-on-one conversations is when people message someone. Okay. Of all the things Facebook wants to see you doing, the top one is messaging. Now, is that just going through your friends list and copy and pasting an awful business message? No. That's not what I mean. So messaging, there's so many cool things you can do with messaging with regards to stories. So let me share my screen here just to help you better understand. Okay, so all of you, right? You open your Facebook account on your phone or your computer, doesn't matter which one. And at the very top of the screen are stories, right? And there you have those stories, and you want to click on these. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So I'm going to hit this little arrow. This is going to open up all my stories. And what you want to do is down here, it literally says message. Okay. So here's one of my gals, Miss Brandy. Okay. She's got the cutest girls. So down here where it says reply, that's actually sending a message. Okay. So you want to hit reply in this. Beautiful. E-A-U-T. Okay. So you want to hit reply in that, and you want to go through as many as you can. There's my girl Jackie. Okay. Gorgeous. Okay, look, and it even gives you little prompts there. They make it so easy for you, and then you just hit send. Okay. I don't know why I got an error, of course, because I'm live. We'll try. It may have already said. I don't know why I'm getting an error. Anyway, just part of, it's just the way life is sometimes. But you want to go through these and you want to reply. It sends a message. Okay. Now, let's talk about what kind of messages to send. All right. So let me pop this down. Okay. Now, do y'all see this right here? It says question queen. If you haven't commented hashtag queen yet, please do. Okay. I'm the question queen. What does that mean? I know the wording to use to get people to reply back. When there is the back and forth conversation, that is what Facebook wants to see more than anything else. Okay. So when you put the reply down there, two options I would suggest. One is a compliment. When you compliment people, what do they often do? They reply, thank you, right? Okay. We want a reply. This is super important. So we're going to hit that reply. We're going to say, gorgeous, beautiful, it's amazing, well done. And then we get a reply back, a thank you a lot of the times. And Facebook's like, boom, people like you, we're going to share your stuff with more people. Okay. Or you ask a question. Oh my gosh, where did you get that from? That place setting's gorgeous. Where did you get that from? Was your mom excited? It looks like it was a birthday party. My friend Brandy, it was a birthday party for her mom. What was your mom's reaction? Okay. So either a compliment or a question, because the goal is to get a reply back. All right. And you want to do about 25 of those a day. Now start to notice Facebook will start showing you the people that you've replied to before. You want to scroll down that list and try to change it up and try to have different people that you reply to, and kind of, I call it stirring the pot. And so you want to stir that up a little bit. So let me tell you what happened. When we've had people replying to 25 stories a day, and the cool thing about stories, you get in there and they're short and they move on their own, right? And so you're replying. You can do it really fast, and you'll still see some ads in there, but I feel like there's a little less distraction than when you're scrolling the feed. And I think you could do that in probably about 10 minutes. Think about that. Like you open the story, like, because it moves pretty fast. You hit one of the suggested replies, you send it, you could totally reply to 25 a day in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm going to tell you, one gal, for example, shared with me, she did that. Then when she was posting stories, guess what happened? Because it'll show you how many people it shows it to. She's like, my numbers exploded. When I was replying to other people's stories, the amount of views on my own story soared. Okay. So your numbers are directly correlated with how much love you give. Just going to say it. The more love you give, the more love you get back. Is that surprising at all? It shouldn't be surprising, right? It's just part of how this thing works. This is life in general. What you give is what you get back. So that's the first thing. The next thing is, I had a gal tell me that on her next live, now she went live on her business page, but shared it to her personal profile. She had a higher, like Sidriders are right there. Explosion. She had more people on her live than she had in a very long time. And they bought, okay? They weren't just hanging out. They bought, and she saw some really awesome numbers. Now, the next thing that I'm going to tell you need to do to explode your algorithms is you need to post your own stories, okay? So then you want a story where people can give their opinion, or people can give some feedback, or you ask them a question. And so Sidrid, for example, had 2 makeup looks. She was asking people their opinion. She got, listen to this, 58 messages because of that story. 58 messages. What do you think Facebook thinks when you get 58 messages? They're like, dang, or as Sidrid would say, enchiladas, okay? Facebook says, well, they like her. We're going to show her stuff to more people. Okay. And she took the time to reply back to those people. Again, her algorithms have been off the charts. Okay. You guys, this is so much more simple than you realize. It is absolutely duplicatable. Okay. And you have to understand this. It's just a matter of taking a little bit of time. Now, I want you to think outside of the box for just a hot minute. Okay. And I want you to comment like this: 25 viewers and over 80 pieces sold. Oh, amazing. Oh, enchiladas. Okay. So she had amazing results. Now, if you're just jumping on, please make sure you comment hashtag goodies, or not hashtag goodies. Hashtag queen. When you get the message from us, click on the button that says get the goodies. You don't comment get the goodies. You click on the button in the messenger. Okay. And then share this out in Comment Revolution. Let's get that number up to 300. Y'all can do that. Go tag 2, 3, 5 more people. We can totally hit that 300 mark and give away 3 free years worth of images. Okay. So let me just have you think outside the box here for a minute. Okay. You go to the bathroom. You have lunch or breakfast. You probably at some point are waiting in the car. Think about where could you find 10 minutes that every day that you could do this. Okay. And that's the thing. It's all about creating the habit. Most of you, and you may even have like a time you just sit and watch Netflix for a half an hour. Okay. I want you to think and I want you to comment it because I want it to get into your gut and in your soul. Okay. When could you take the time to reply to 25 stories? When could you put that in your life? Okay. So I want you, I could grab my phone and do it in the morning before I even get going. I could do it while I go to the bathroom. I could do it while I'm waiting in line to pick up kids. I could do it on my lunch hour. I can do it at night while I'm, watching a show with my husband. Comment with when you're going to do it. The thing that is the hardest is to create the habit. The work itself is not crazy hard. Going through and clicking beautiful and that looks great and what a great idea. That's easy, right? You can totally do that. You're all very, very nice individuals. I know you care about people. The goal here is to create a habit of doing it daily. Okay, I love this. Right after my morning routine. So now it's going to be part of your morning routine, right? Okay. Oh, I love that. Wake up and go to sleep. Nighttime TV. Awesome. So here's one more thing I will now after kids go to bed. Okay. I want you to do this one last thing. I want you to set an alarm on your phone. The time that you just said for yourself, I want you to open up your clock on your phone and I want you to hit a at 10 a.m. says, go reply to stories. If it's at evening time when you're, having your Netflix, Hulu marathon, do it at 8 p.m. It says, go reply to stories. Set a recurring alarm. Okay. I cannot emphasize how important this is.